I've got a problem with the camera this morning, it's overexposed. Sean, from 1 Minute a Day, I've got a problem with the G7X. Today's video, why do we support Joe Best 100%? There's a little comment, a little message I've been getting. We don't support Joe 100%. And I actually spoke to Joe this morning, and he says, thanks Harley, you've been a friend for all this. I said, I'm not really being your friend, I'm just being a mediator here. This is my event, it's my responsibility to share the evidence, share the truth. So if I was your friend, I would just do like cover up and go, yeah, just do the dodgy mate, whatever, you know, fucking fix it up, bro. But no, it's not like that. As event director, as the founder of this event, then it's my responsibility to make sure any events that happen at my event or involving people at my event at the same time are brought to the surface. So a lot of people say, it's none of your business doing it. If it's at my event, it's my fucking business. If you, let's put yourself in my shoes. If you had a 3-week event where it's free and you're doing it to create community and strengthen it, everything, build everything up and tell people how to, basically this event's how to teach people how to behave. Some people come to this event, they've been trashing us online and they're like, hey, doing right? And I'm like, g'day. And I just turn back on them because I don't really want to hang out with them because they've been trashing us online. So we're teaching people how to behave here. Alright, so this is like a behaviour school for a lot of people, myself included. So when something happens like that, when there's ill behaviour at my event, of course I'm going to fuck it bring it to the surface. What the fuck am I meant to do? Oh, you meant to go to court, whatever. So someone did that. Joe wrote a message to Jill this morning and said, meet me at the Thai Tourist Police and press charges against me. And he went down to the Thai Tourism Board. I'm not sure if Jill turned up or not. But he says, if you want to press charges against me. So, you know, so we're just putting out there, transparency there, but it's at my event. So if anything ever happens in the future, it's going to be my event. Yeah, the other day Stephanie had a crash on the bike. I'll do a video about that, talking about cycling safety. You know, our event. So it's, Philly just said, our event. But basically, I speak up about it more. Freely's a bit like, oh, you know, but I always speak up on it. Freely's like a bit like, some people just got to learn, let them fucking, you know, let them learn for themselves, either victim drama or whatever. Free doesn't like get involved with drama too much. Me, I don't mind a bit of drama. Drama. But when I can teach someone, when I can teach someone some lessons or learn some lessons for myself, then I'm really passionate about getting into it. So first up, spoke with Annie, spoke with Jill, spoke with Joe. Neither girl was raped. Neither girl was sexually abused. Neither girl was sexually harassed. Actually, legally not. But this is what happened. I spoke with them, all the girls. Annie's hand, her hand was touched by Joe Best's hand. Joe Best touched Annie's hand. He grabbed it. And at a restaurant. Annie was saying, oh, I haven't had a date for a while, you know, my husband left me, I'm not sure why, I haven't had a date for a while. And Joe said, hey, you know, I'll be your date. And he grabbed her hand, and sort of Annie pulled her hand back and said, oh no, you know, no. You know, so Joe, yeah, it's fine to have a go. If you hang out with Joe, he's an alpha male, he likes pussy, and he's a businessman, like a lot of guys out there. So of course he's gonna have a go. So that's the sexual harassment that occurred, grabbing someone's hand. Now, I understand, if some people consider touching a hand sexual harassment, I'm cool with that. For me, if someone touches my hand, I consider that flirting or compliment or whatever. I don't consider, but if you think it's sexual harassment, that is I'm totally fine with that. And if you feel you've been sexually harassed at my event, that's your entitlement. But let's be clear on what actually happened, because sexual harassment for some people is different for others. So tell people, Joe Best touched my hand and I feel sexually harassed, or I feel sexually molested or whatever. Or I feel raped. Someone touched my hand. If you feel raped for that, whatever, that's fine. But please, Annie and Jill and even Joe, be transparent about what actually happened. Versus it's not saying, oh, I bashed. And what happened? Oh, someone threw a fucking corn cob at me. They tried to bash me with a corn cob. Or bananas. So let's be objective, but I know Annie and Jill fucking love drama. They love creating drama. They love attention. That's fine, girls, but if it's at my event, I'm going to call out a bit. Alright? So there's no hate towards Annie or Jill or Joe. It's just, I'm going to call out whatever I see at my event. Another thing, so what happened with Jill? So Annie's hand was grabbed, like sexual harassment, molestation in her eyes, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's please be transparent so other girls get the wrong idea. Or guys as well. Because when all the white knights turned up, like, oh, Annie Jeffrey's the princess, you know, the makeup girl who reapplies makeup 10 times a day, she got like sexually harassed, yeah, let's go down there, let's get to the cunt and smash him. But if she said, hey guys, like, I was at a restaurant and Joe touched my hand, like, sort of like, you want to go out on a date, they'll be like, so? But when it's like sexual harassment, sexual molesting, or rape rooms or whatever, they're like, oh, it's fucking ours, just go crack them. So let's be clear and honest, man, because you wasted a lot of people's time, Annie. And Joe and Jill, you wasted a lot of people's time by not being transparent from the get-go. I said that to all these girls. I even said to Annie, let's do an interview, let's tell her what happened. She didn't even reply back to her. Not interested. Too busy reapplying makeup in the mirror. And that's fine, doesn't make her a bad person. Don't hate Annie, just see her as a young, immature, inexperienced, spoiled brat. Like Christina. I think they'd be good friends. Good friends. Like, what Annie puts on Instagram isn't who she is in real life. The whole, like, that's, whenever you see that, guys or girls, and you don't see any realness on Instagram or social media, you know the person is fake. It doesn't make them bad people, it's just how it is. It's the world we live in. Social media is sculpting young women just to be fake, flaky, crystal huggers, unicorn mane weavers. You know? So it's sad because these women don't have much personality other than like put on some lipstick and bat at the eyelids. They get taught how to walk and how to talk and how to smile, but there's no personality inside. So hopefully we can change it in the future. Let's move on to Jill. 20-year-old, flew out, had a great time with Joe. Let's cut to a video that Jill made recently. Check this out.
When I arrived here in Chiang Mai, the person I met was not really that person I expected. Like, I felt a really weird energy when I arrived at the airport in Chiang Mai, and I even told my friends about it, and I even mentioned it to Joe a few times that I had this like weird energy, something like negative and dark, and that was really surprising for me because I just knew him obviously from his channel and from the Skype conversations we had, and that was all really supportive, positive, and health orientated.
I just realized how amazing the time was I had. It's kicking me in like so hard.
Agreement of sexually harassing Jill.
But I want that to be more specific.
That you touched her thigh when she wasn't awake. You thought she wouldn't notice how far you could get. You changed the music. Put something nice and romantic. You want to put that in? I can put that in. Agreement of sexually harassing Jill.
But I want that to be more specific.
That you touched her thigh when she wasn't awake. You thought she wouldn't notice how far you could get. You changed the music. Put something nice and romantic. You want to put that in? I can put that in. Agreement of sexually harassing Jill.
But I want that to be more specific.
That you touched her thigh when she wasn't awake. You thought she wouldn't notice how far you could get. You changed the music. Put something nice and romantic. You want to put that in? I can put that in.
So we have that. So Joe's uploading heaps of those videos. People say, oh, that's personal privacy. No, that's what happens. So if you don't want to know what happened, then either you're lying or you're ashamed or whatever, but transparency is always the best in these situations like this. If there's claims about sexual harassment or rape or molestation, transparency is the only way forward. Alright? Transparency is the only way forward. What actually happened, why, when, who, what, where, what, whatever. Transparency is the only way forward with claims of sexual harassment, whatever. Or theft, or anything like that, slander, or whatever. Like when we went to court recently, Supreme Court, I was just like, this is just going to be a fucking field day, because there's all these claims against us, and like, oh, this is going to be wicked going to trial, getting the public media, everything, it'd be wicked, you know. So transparency is the ultimate weapon. Not a weapon, but transparency is the ultimate tool in resolving situations, or especially in a social media setting like this, a social media court. Transparency provides more even, non-biased truth. It's like, fucking put it out there. Put it out there. So Jill said that she felt sexually molested. I read on the internet, sexually molested, sexually harassed, raped, etc. Jill in her own words, sort of felt abused or whatever. We went to dinner one time with Jill and Annie, and I said, were you raped? She says, no. I said, were you like, you know, touched? And she says, no, but like, I just felt weird after the massage. I felt like weird and bad energy or whatever. I said, okay. So I spoke with Joe this morning. I said, did you rape Jill? She said, no. Did you molest her? She said, no. And what happened? So I gave her a massage. She was topless and she was still had underpants on. And then I looked up more, but Jill is an erotic, she does erotic model photo shoots or whatever. She sent Joe a lot of, in my opinion, sexual photos. And she's shared those on the internet. And if a girl sent that to me, I'd be like, yeah, but if you see all the correspondence, Joe and Jill had over 4,700 Facebook message chats. 4,700. Someone's like, why didn't he just take Jill out on a date or something? Like, they did, many times. 4,700 messages. So Jill felt violated that she got a massage from Joe. That's, I mean, if you feel sexually harassed or molested, then you got a massage. I get massages every day. I went and got a massage by a guy the other day at the shopping mall here, and it felt like he was fucking me in the back. He was just like, just pounding my fucking back. I could have put my hand up afterwards and said, oh my god, I feel like sexually violated by the masseuse guy. I could have done that. That's fair call if that's what I felt, but I didn't, so I didn't. But if I did, some people go, yeah, you got sexually harassed, you're not a guy, shouldn't massage a guy, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So I feel that Jill is young, green, confused, needs to get out and live more. Just, I think if Jill built her fitness level up along with Annie, if they trained together and if they got their Dois step time under 42 minutes, their whole paradigm, mental paradigm, the mental health would just like be so much better. But they don't do enough sport. They just sit around and like just dramatize. If they spend that energy instead of complaining versus instead put that into training, whew, they'd be fucking going next level. Next level, emotionally, physically, spiritually, everything. When you get a bunch of girls and they just sit around reapplying makeup and like spending 4 hours editing like an Instagram photo or whatever, you know when someone spends that much time, girls on the internet or guys on the internet spends hours aligning fruit and like getting the right, like, get a fucking life, girls or guys. Get outside, fucking do some shit in life. Just take a fucking photo of a bunch of bananas. Like, I ate some fucking bananas for lunch. It doesn't have to be a Picasso, man. But that's what we're teaching other girls, 13-year-old girls or 16-year-old girls. Oh, if I take a photo, it has to be like a Picasso. It's like, come on, man. Just put up some fucking food and get some shit done. So that's my little comments, criticisms, critiques there. We don't back Joe 100%. Why wasn't he banned from the festival? Because he ate some KFC. To be honest, if you look at how many supportive videos Joe's made of myself and Freely over the last year, it's been a lot. Joe's probably supported us more than most other people out there on the internet. We've still got other good supporters out there as well. I won't mention any names because I don't want to forget anyone, but we've still got a lot of good supporters who make videos about us. But some of the people who are knocking us the most, oh, you support Joe, and I'm like, well, if you guys love us so much, where's your videos? How come, hang on, you're knocking Joe, but he supports us more on the internet than you do. You're knocking us right now, like, how does that work? So I would rather have someone at my event eating KFC than someone who's vegan and just fucking trashing the fuck out of us on the internet.
He didn't eat it while he was at the festival.
And he didn't eat it while he was at the festival. I mean, Joe, I said to Joe, I said, you're being a victim cunt. If you buy into emotional eating, all that stuff, this camera's gonna cut out. Let me just pause this so I can say this one. Alright, so I just saved that file then. Alright, so I said to Joe, you're being a victim cunt by buying into drama, believing emotional eating bullshit, fucking saying you're a food addict, whatever. I said, Joe, you just gotta harden the fuck up. You've gotta be a hard cunt, champion cunt, or you're gonna be a victim cunt for the rest of your life. And you'll attract victims into your life, like you do with his house. You just attract majority of your girls with victims. Like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. When you're hardened up, those people get repelled by you. Those people get repelled by you. That's why next year we're gonna have more of a bike festival. Otherwise you get too many flakes and fairy tales and unicorn lovers at your event. And we don't hate those people, but we don't want those people representing our message, our teachings, or our lifestyle, whatever, because they're just flaky. You give people that gives the movement a bad rep. I don't worry about talking about people. I shouldn't give people promotions or whatever. You know, you get like 3 million views a month doing right on your main channel. They get, you know, maybe 200,000, 300,000, whatever. I'm not worried about talking about these people because anyone who loves these people, that's fine, but they're not people we want around doing our stuff because they won't set a good example for others. Otherwise, we don't want to have flaky people around us. So I said to Joe, you got to be a hard cunt, carve the fuck up, and we would rather have people like that in our event than flaky fucks. Joe's trying, he's doing, There's a lot of people out there who, at our event, who eat meat. But they're trying, they're doing, they're getting over their past. They're getting over their bullshit. And we support that. So we support Joe 100%? No, we don't. Do we support supportive people like Joe? Yes, we do. So don't put words in my mouth, take it out of context. Do not go to KFC, eat some fucking chicken, you fuckhead. Because that's not what it's about. We support people who support themselves, who support us as well. Now, people make mistakes, people fuck up. And they're transparent about it. So if someone's transparent about doing something, don't ridicule them too hard, because then you're teaching them to lie. A lot of people lie because they go, well, I told the truth, fuck, I'll get like shot down. So it's good to critique, but don't critique too hard if someone's telling you the truth. Otherwise you're teaching them, you dumb cunt, you should have fucking lied, and then I'd still love you. So if someone tells you the truth in life, you can have disappointment, whatever, but don't be too hard on them, because otherwise you teach kids or adults or people in your life to lie to you next time, because they don't want to get burned. Post your comments and questions down below. What do you think about, what defines sexual harassment for you? Do you think holding someone's hand or giving them a massage is sexual harassment? In this context, what do you think? Post down below. Let's get the discussion started. Let's get the court of social media or whatever started. Let's put all the information out. Let's be transparent. Annie, Jill and Joe, please raise your transparency bar. See you soon.
You've never used your own blood for doping purposes, for example.
Absolutely, that would be banned.
Okay. I'm not trying to agitate you. I'm just trying to make sure your testimony is clear.
Okay.
Okay?